This next game, man, this was the most anticipated backyard scrabble between the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Georgia Bulldogs. That when they do play each other on an annual or biannual basis, this is usually a very tight, very close, very competitive game, no matter whether or not they're playing in Athens, Georgia, or whether or not they're playing in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. This game has gone the way that this series has gone the way that this game kind of went, where early game success by one team and you have this comeback from the other team, but it usually ends in the way that it did ended, with the Alabama Crimson Tide slightly upsetting the Georgia Bulldogs in Athens for the ninth out of 10 years. What's wrong with Kirby, man? Why can't they get over that hump? Alabama's not that much better than them, so don't go on that tirade talking about Alabama's better. Why can't Georgia get over that hump, man? What's going on?
I wasn't gonna say that at all, man. You putting words in my mouth, man. I was just gonna say, man. In order for Kirby to get that job at Georgia, he was contractually obligated to get the wins to Alabama when they play, and so he always figured out a way to do something to allow my team to stay in there. Now I don't know. I really don't know, man. These two teams, they always when they come together and play each other, man, it's always excitement. People make it a rivalry, but I don't know how it could be a rivalry when you the one that the last nine, I mean the last 8 of the 9 times y'all have played. I don't know how you call that a rivalry, but I like I like the way my team play. I like the way they came out there. It's like Coach DeBoer. Even last year, man, he had a plan and he stuck to the plan. And man, when he did that play, when they ran that screen with Proctor out there, bruh. Hey, they said some players made some business decisions that day when that 300 and some pound kid coming out that thing, man. But I really don't know what because Kirby made the adjustments that he needed to make. In the second half, he basically rendered Alabama helpless because Alabama wasn't really doing much on offense. I think personally, me personally, I think we took our foot off the gas, and one of our problems, which is going to rear its ugly little head this week when we play Vanderbilt, is our ability to run the ball. I still didn't see that, but we do use our short passing game as a running game. I like the way that we got the ball in there. I had to remind myself that Williams is only 18 years old, and so he's still making kids mistakes, man. Because last year when he came to us, he was 17. But again, like I said, with the Kansas City and the Baltimore Ravens, some teams just have other teams' number.
Okay, yeah, I get all that. I agree that some teams have other teams' numbers, and I'll just take a little bit of time to talk about this game. What this game proves to me, Alabama is better than we gave them credit for after that L they took against Florida State. Uh, and they are going to be one of those teams who are going to be right there in the end. Coach DeBoer may still be going through that process of implementing his philosophy, and they are still getting their footing in 2025. So continue to look for improvement on the offensive and on the defensive side of the ball for Alabama. For the Georgia Bulldogs, they start off too slow in these games in 2025 to where they are put in a position to where they are chasing instead of being chased. They are traditionally used to being chased where they can unleash their defensive dogs, so to speak, and kind of shut down the opposing team's offense. But this year, they put themselves in a hole early in the game to where they have to consistently come back, and it shortens the amount of time that you have the ball. They have to abandon the run sometimes because they are chasing the clock because they've put themselves in a hole. If Kirby Smart really focuses on first half football, then the Georgia Bulldogs will also be there at the very end. So both of these two teams are phenomenal. Both of them are going to be there at the end. Both of them are going to be competing for the SEC championship and a national playoff position. So kudos to both of them. The rivalry continues because it is a rivalry, Griff. Y'all are just up 9 out of 10. Y'all just up 9 out of 10 right now.